Hello students, welcome to the session on computer networks. In our previous lecture, we have discussed about TCP/IP model. It is very important. Do remember about the subject called TCP/IP model. It is very essential when you are going for the further studies also. But in our computer network academic syllabus also, they will be asking you this question for long question. Okay. And one more important question that we are having in our syllabus is the transmission medium. Correct? As transmission medium means to say that when we have discussed about the physical layer in your OSI model, as well as when we have discussed about the host to network layer in your TCP/IP model, we have said that we will be transmitting the data by using the transmission medium from one system to other system. By this, I can give you the definition of transmission medium is that it is the path or the way in which we will send and receive the data. Means to say that through that only we are sending the data, through that only we are receiving the data. That is what the transmission medium is. These transmission mediums are categorized. We are having types of transmission mediums. I can say they are categorized into guided media and unguided media. What is the guided media? What is unguided media? Just try to understand, when we are having a guided word, then it is guiding us in which we need to travel the data. Means to say that it is a connection oriented. It will be transferring the data from one system to other system by having a connection which will be guiding us in which direction we should send that data. But unguided media, unlike your guided media, will be not having any directions to travel. It is a connectionless, I can say. But we will be discussing them in detail. But for now, in our today's session, we will be discussing about the guided media. In that, we will be discussing about the types of guided media. Okay, and this guided media, in a guided transmission media, a physical path is established between the source and destination. As I said, you people will be giving some guide. We will be providing some guidelines to travel the data from one system to other system. Simply, we will be establishing the connection between the sender and receiver, I can say, through which the signal will be sent from sender to receiver. The signal, which is in the form of electromagnetic wave, utilized for the path for transmission. Okay, in the format of electromagnetic wave, we will be sending and receiving the data. And we are having three kind of guided medias like coaxial cable, fiber optics, and twisted pair cables. And along with that, we will be having types of coaxial cable and twisted pair cables. We will be seeing them one by one. But in our today's session, we will try to understand what is a twisted pair cable and the types of twisted pair cables. I hope it is visible to you people. And when we are discussing about the twisted pair cables, I can say that these twisted pair cables have been seen by you people. Already, you people might have already used these cables in your real life, I can say. Okay, how you will see? Twisted pairs is a simple and oldest and low priced cable medium. This is the cheapest one, I can say, where you people will be having the cable and you people will be transmitting the data between the source and destination. This is the oldest technique they are saying, and it is very simple to install and it is very simple to transmit the data from source to destination by using the twisted pair cables. Okay, and in a twisted pair cables, two ordinary copper wires which acts as a conductor are twisted around the one another so as to reduce the disturbance caused by electromagnetic waves due to crosstalk between two adjacent circuits. Okay, it is made up of what? Two copper wires they are saying. Insulated copper wires have been used in your twisted pair cables. Typically twisted to one another. Okay, continuous spiral will be done, right? How the spiral will be there now. In that way, we will be twisting the wires one among other. Okay, so in generally when you are having a wire, electrical wire, you people will be having a red wire and green wire, no, which is twisted one after the other. In the same way, we will be having the twisted pair cables in that way only. But these wires are made up of insulated copper wires. I think so. Insulated copper wires. The purpose of twisting the wires is to reduce the electromagnetic wave noises. Okay, when we are transmitting the data from one system to other system, we will be having a crosstalk. Say suppose if this person is talking onto the communication and this person is also talking to the other person in other direction, then in order to reduce the noise, in order to not have the loss of data, we will twist the wires so that it will be reducing the electromagnetic waves interference. I can say electromagnetic wave interference will be reduced by twisting the pair of wires. I can say twisted pairs can run several kilometers without application for longer distance repeaters are needed. Okay, if say suppose if you are having a longest distance of network, then you people can use twisted pair. By using those particular twisted pairs, you people will not need any repeaters to boost up the signal. Why? Because as it is the connection oriented, it can easily transmit the data without having any repeaters, without having any application for that particular data. Okay, by using them, we people will do this. And after this, you see ma categories of your twisted pairs. And one more thing that I want to say you people is about the twisted pair is it carries both analog and digital signals. Analog signal means continuously if you are giving the electromagnetic waves, then also it will be carried. If you are transmitting the information like zeros and ones also, you people can use what? Twisted pair cables. There is no doubt that for you people, there is no doubt that you could only use for analog or else digital one. You people can use either of them, right? Higher grade of twisted wire is used for horizontal wiring in a LAN installation. When you are going for a local area network, you people will be using the twisted pair cables. Okay, the twisted pair cables can be categorized into two types. One is shielded twisted pair and unshielded twisted pair. Then what will be the difference between this STP and UTP? Just let me see that. Okay, let me discuss that. I will go for unshielded twisted pairs. You people can see this number. If it is not, I have written unshielded twisted pairs cable. I have made it large. Why? Because you need to understand how the twisted pairs will be. Twisted pair cables will be. Okay. See this man. You people might have observed in an Ethernet, or else you people might have observed in a telephone connection. You people will be having a small wires which is twisted one among the other. Okay, these are nothing but their only. Okay, you people will be having pair of cables over here, and these pair of cables will be twisted one among the other in order to transmit the data from source to destination. By using these twisted pair cables, you people will be having what copper wires now. So there will be a little loss. We will be not having that much of noise or disturbance while we are transmitting the data, I can say. And see this solid bare copper conductor. These are what the things that we are talking about, right? It is made up of copper conductors, which will be acting like a conductor. Copper wires, I can say, right? They will be twisted among one another. And why we are calling these as unshielded twisted pair means after these wires we will be not having any shield. Okay, this is just a tape shield which will be called as a cover, which will be not having any shield over here, right? And then after that we will be having a PVC jacket, I can say. That is what the longest wire that we can see outside your cable connection or a telephone connection in an Ethernet connection. Okay, formed PE insulation, right? When we are twisting this, it will be forming the insulation so that it will be neglecting the noise that is received, or else that will be not having any collision between the data. Okay, and this type of connections will be seen in case of your unshielded twisted pairs. Okay, by using this unshielded twisted pairs, advantage is that it can be worked easily. Why? Because we will be not having any shield which will be covering these particular wires. It can be easily transferred from one another, right? That can be seen in a UTP, and it has easy installation. It is easy to access. Okay, this is what unshielded twisted pair is. But in the second one, shielded twisted pairs, you see, there will be only one difference between your shielded and unshielded wires. This is what the shielded twisted pair is now. See, in the previous one, we used to have what? Only twisted wires, and then directly we went for the cover. But here you see, for every twisted pair of cables, we will be having a shielded tape, I can say, right? Pair shield, I can say, right? Means to say that two wires will be covered in a sheet. So by using this, we people will accurately send the data from sender to receiver. Why? Because it will be reducing the noises. It will be reducing the disturbance that will occur during the transmission of data from sender to receiver. In order to not happen that, we are having a shielded cover, I can say, onto which we will be covering those two twisted pairs. Okay, and these STP cables are used in older telephone networks and data communication that decreases the external disturbances. Older telephone connection means two people used to have land phones now. In that, we used to use this particular STP so that it can reduce the noises. Previously, we used to have poor networks where you people again and again you need to talk about that, right? You need to retransmit the data again and again. In order to not happen that way, we have used this shielded twisted pairs, I can say, and it can give the throughputs like 100 Mbps. Okay, you can transmit the data like this. And these wires are the two copper wires are twisted one among other, and these wires will be covered within the shield, and that will be covered with the cover, and that will be kept into your jacket. But this shield will not be there in your unshielded twisted pair cables. That is what the major difference that you could see in your shielded and unshielded pairs. Okay, STP cable reduces the external interfaces, but STP cables are expensive when we are comparing with the unshielded twisted pair cables. Okay, there will be no disturbance while we are using what? Shielded twisted pair cables, but in order to go for an easy transmission, we will be going for what? Unshielded twisted pair cables. Okay, I hope these two are clear to you people. What is twisted pair and unshielded twisted pair and shielded twisted pair. In our upcoming lecture, we will go for the coaxial cable and how it will be, what are the advantages and disadvantages that we are having with the coaxial cable and fiber optics. We will be seeing them in our next lecture. I hope it is clear to you people, ma? If there is any doubt, just let me know by your messages so that we can clarify and we will go for the next topic. That's it for now. See you in the next one. Thank you.